Yo, this is Squirt with the Real School Media Show.
It's your boy T Moore from Mars vs. Venus plus the fourth quarter. Hostal Waters TV. Check it.
Yeah.
Greetings, citizens, and welcome to another episode of Mars vs. Venus. I am your host with the most, What's in Store with T Moore, and boy, do we have a doozy of a show for you today. Fantastic show topics, awesome questions, and a phenomenal cast of characters. The co-hosts. Let's start the introduction, shall we?
I am Madam P.
Natasha.
Miss Famous.
I tell you, it's been a long time since we all got together on stage. How's it been going for you so far since we last seen each other?
Pretty good.
Pretty good for me. Busy week with all the holidays and everything, ripping and running, and work, trying to juggle it all.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's something called life there. How about you, Natasha?
Good. Just can't wait till school starts back. Ooh, kids drive me crazy.
This is true. They're home driving you nuts.
You know, when you hear, I'm bored. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Pick up a book.
entertain yourself,
Yeah.
please.
What you got going on, Miss Famous?
I'm chilling. I'm break from school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any New Year's resolutions? Any things that you guys got going on that you want to discontinue or stop going into 2016?
I would like to be a nicer person.
Nicer person. There it is. How about you, Natasha?
Stop running into bums.
Wow.
Wow, that's a good one.
Okay.
I'll add that. But I just really want to be, just work on being a better person all the way around, you know, everything. Fitness, finance, family, just mentally, everything. I just want to be better.
That's a great point. Yeah, and myself, I probably want to work on fitness, finances, still in year two, being a better friend, father, a better lover as well, I tell you. Oh, jumping belly cats, I tell you. Well, ladies, all ladies today. We have some awesome questions. Natasha, you're going to love some of these. And we're just going to dive right into it. Why do people stay in relationships if they're not happy?
Convenience. They're scared to jump out and see what else is out there, and they're just in the comfort zone already. Why do anything different when it's just, it's not so bad, you know?
Okay, Natasha?
I think they're scared of being alone. Some people just can't be alone. They have to be in a relationship, so they just stay even though they're unhappy, which I've been single for 4 years. I like it right now. I'm comfortable with it.
Do you think that's a sign of somebody being needy?
I don't know if it'd be needy. I mean, even if it's negative attention, they like it. I don't know why.
I wouldn't say needy.
Yeah.
I mean, because people don't stay in a relationship necessarily because they need the person. They may need other things like the home or the combined
The stability.
income, or they just don't feel like getting up and moving. They're just comfortable in their ways. They're set in their ways. That's all they want to do.
But I think you touched on it. I think that's a needy person because that person is in need of something that the other person is offering, whether it be body heat, finances, a roof over their head. I think people who cling to other people, that's kind of a needy thing and not an independent thing.
True.
What you got, Miss Famous?
They don't want to get put on child support.
And that'll do it.
That could be true. Yeah. Well, in that case, I need you then. Okay. Here's another one.
Nowhere.
Now, here's another one. Should you allow your partner to go through your phone if they ask?
Absolutely not. Because then you setting the tone that it's okay to keep going through my phone. And then the one day, what if I'm planning a surprise party for you this time and I don't want you to go through my phone? You might think, oh, what's she hiding this time? Or why she don't want me to go? No, I don't want, let's set the tone. Do not go through my phone.
That's a rhyme. Let's set the tone. Do not go through my phone. What you got, Natasha?
I think it's like lack of trust. I mean, why do you need to go through my phone? I mean, if you feel it necessary, then you don't trust me. And if you don't trust me, then you don't need to be with me. I mean, I've never went through somebody's phone. Never even thought about it. Like, even when they went to the bathroom or something, I just never interested me. Right, I'm like, I just never.
For the viewers out there, please take Natasha's advice. Say it again.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
What we got, Miss Famous?
Is this person paying my phone bill?
No phone bill being paid. Nothing like that.
I mean, if it's something specific they want to see, I don't think somebody should just sit and go through your phone. But if I feel like you're doing something, I'm going to go through your phone.
Okay. Well, my stance on it, my take on it is, it's my phone. People are going to be calling to speak with me, not you. So if they want to talk to you, call your phone.
Exactly.
You know, so that's how I look at it. Here's the next question. First date, he or she has been texting for half of it. Do you, and here's the options, ignore it, ask him or her to stop, or leave and make them pay the bill?
Well, I wasn't probably paying the bill in the first
Well,
place.
yeah.
I tell you, the selfishness of these women.
You know what? Go ahead. No,
I
you
would
go
say
ahead.
something.
Okay, what you got?
I would, if I don't want to like say something, but if it is like really like interrupting, I mean, it depends on how often you're getting these text messages. Like if you're staying like this, I'm gonna be like, are you here? I mean, is that something that you really need to go take care of?
Yeah.
Is it business? I mean, then we could set this up another time.
Yeah.
You know, I'll pay for my half and I'm out. I'm not paying for his. I'll pay for my own leave. I mean, but that's, you know what I mean? It's just, it's rude.
I tell you, you gotta love Natasha. What you got, Miss Famous?
Natasha making us look bad.
Now, you said what if they texting the whole time?
What if they just texting through the whole time, not paying you any attention
Well,
at
first,
all?
it depends on the person. Like, if I even care about them enough
Right.
to say something.
What's your first
And I'm
date?
gonna eat. And then if you still kept texting the majority, I'm just not gonna ever go out with you again.
Okay.
That's it.
I would still eat. The way her personality is set up, I have to be like, dude, am I right here or not?
Well,
You know.
that's a good point. And I think the way my bank account is set up, I'll probably leave and make them pay the bill. No, I feel like if we on a date, then we're supposed to engage with one another. We're supposed to try to get to know one another. You know, if you wanted to just, I have a think about that. If this is the first day we try to get to know one another, put the phones down. This is why we came out. You know, this is not a Netflix and chill type of night. We're out on the town. We're trying to, you know, get something to eat, get some drinks maybe, go dancing, some groovy tunes. You know, hit the town.
Shows lack of interest as well.
This is
into
true.
You.
It
I mean,
does.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, here's another one. Name something that a woman would have a special hiding place for. And fellas, please pay attention.
Rave toys.
Oh, wowzers. Nice plug.
Do I have to tell the hiding place too?
they got pillows for that.
Give them a hint. What's the
Under my bed,
under the bed?
my handy dandy
Oh,
notebook.
wowzers. Okay. How about you, Miss Natasha?
I had a special box. Yeah.
Now, is this something like
On
a
the top of the
lock?
closet.
Is this something like a lock box where where you put concealed weapons or
No,
concealed
it
pleasure?
It don't need to be
Concealed
locked up,
pleasure.
but it's concealed pleasure. Yeah.
Ah,
And you might need to lock it up, depending
wow.
Especially with the kids,
The
around,
kids.
you don't.
yeah.
That you don't want to have to explain.
Yeah, you don't want anybody running around playing swords.
You're right. You're like, wait, hey, whoa. You
That
give me
actually happened to
So,
me.
I had a situation like that.
I do rave toys. For anybody that doesn't know, I do adult home toy parties, and so I had this game, and it's a blow up penis, and it's like
Oh, wowzers.
big. It's a game.
Okay.
And my 2-year-old little cousin comes walking in my room swinging it like
Like a baseball bat,
yeah.
buddy.
And he's calling my name, and he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh my God!" So I
Wow.
had to hurry up and grab it from him and hide it in the closet. But then he found it again. So
That's hilarious. What you got, Miss Famous?
I stay by myself, so I don't really
You
hide
don't have those
anything.
issues.
I mean, I got places where I put stuff that, you know.
Are you that dangerous where you hide from yourself?
No.
You hide stuff from yourself?
Like, I throw stuff in a drawer or top of my closet or something like that, but I don't have, like, special boxes and locks on stuff.
Okay. Good point. That's the single lady there. I'll tell you. Here we go. Name a must-have for someone who was trying to date you. A
Cologne.
must-have.
Good smelling cologne.
What you got, Miss Natasha?
Yeah, it'd have to be personal hygiene. That's a must-have.
Okay.
I'm not talking like a specific item, just personal hygiene.
Yeah.
What you got, Miss Famous? A must-have that someone has to have to date
Some type of income.
you. Okay.
Clean nails.
I'll tell
Just
you, Miss Famous got a list.
No, just overall clean appearance and
Yeah, I got a top
just,
three.
you know, good personality.
Okay, mine would have to be, because I went out with a girl that was a mute, so I can't do that no more. They have to have teeth. They have to have teeth. They have to have just a great personality. I don't care if they're
Does
big,
it matter
small,
if they're
tall.
real or fake teeth? Does
Right.
that
I
matter?
know.
Or as long as you just got the
As
whole
long as they're in
front
there.
covered.
Yeah, they can be in
So
there.
what happened when y'all get serious? You ready to take
She put them on the nightstand.
Yeah,
Then I'm going to have one heck of a night, I tell you.
that's awful. I'm not condoning that.
We got to pause for the calls. For station identity, you are tuned in to Mars versus Venus. Be back in 2 or 2.
Today, about 1 in 5 Americans is living with a disability. Over 50 million people, including many of our friends and neighbors, teachers and co-workers, heroes and leaders. 20 years ago, the Americans with Disabilities Act guaranteed every person the right to live, work, and participate fully in the American experience. We've come a long way since then, and we are committed to making even more progress in the years ahead. Visit disabilitygov to see how you can help.
When I give you the signal, you two cut left to the flag. I'm gonna cover you from that tree over there. Remember, don't go for the flag unless you know the coast is clear, okay?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent, because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you.
Our town, our TV. Amherst City.
Welcome back. This is Mars versus Venus. I am your host with the most, What's in Store with Seymour. And this part of this show is brought to you by Miss Madam P.
Hey, it's your favorite time of day. Hot topics with hot chocolate. I am Madam P, and I am your hostess with the mostest, latest news, entertainment, and gossip. So we were just talking about New Year's resolutions here. And if you're anything like me, you have a long list every year that you are maybe lucky to get accomplished one thing. So today I have some New Year's resolution tips and tricks to help you stick with your New Year's resolution, because most of us fall off by the time Valentine's Day hits. So my first tip is to actually for you to set realistic goals. And you want to set those goals to be specific, and even if you have to break them out in stages to help you out. So, for example, instead of saying, I want to lose weight this year, you're going to actually put a number on it. I want to lose 50 pounds this year instead of 100 pounds, which is, maybe a little bit less realistic. And you want to maybe put that in stages. So I want to lose 5 pounds per month or 10 pounds per month. That's measurable, that's realistic, and it's obtainable. Then you want to have an accountability partner, someone that's going to say, hey, you set this goal, you're supposed to go in the gym. I haven't seen you go to the gym. Would you like me to go with you? Then you want to avoid comparing yourself to other people or other things. So say if Timor and I go on the same diet, same exercise plan, he might I'm just saying, you can't compare yourself. He already nice and fit, and I'm not at all. So we do the same thing, the same diet plan or the same exercise plan. He's definitely going to drop his weight faster than me. And if I compare myself to him, it'll cause me to be discouraged, and I will no longer stick to my plan. The next thing you want to do is to actually write down your goal. That makes it a reality. And you want to post it somewhere where you'll be able to see it easily without having to dig or look for it. So I suggest doing a board like I did. I actually did a rotating goal board, and it rotates, meaning that you can change these goals up in any way or how you want to. I did mine for the month, so in the middle I say this month. You can change it up to this week, this year, however you want to do it, and then you can rotate your goals. So I have my goals as, I forgot my goals. Make a budget, do a website, that's why you write it down. Do my website, take a mini vacation, and drop 5 pounds of clothes off to the Salvation Army. No, but really, I want to drop 5 pounds. So again, you can replace these as you reach them. You can take them off just so you can measure where you are, or you can replace them with other goals.
That's pretty smart.
Mine isn't that cute because I'm not that crafty. Everything I do crafty looks like a 3rd grader did it. But you can jazz yours up. I just used a manila envelope, purple envelope, and some sticky notes. The next thing you want to do, or next thing I suggest doing, is making a memory board or a memory jars, so to speak. And that is just to kind of look back at your last year and see where you were, where you are, where you're headed. So you want to do 3 things. You want to do a jar for your likes. You want to do one for things that were 50-50. I like that, but I could improve. And then you want to do one for your dislikes. And the key is to have, more likes than dislikes. And it's okay if you have more dislikes. You just know you have more to work on. So again, I'm not that crafty, so I just used little containers. My first container is my likes. And I filled this. I guess I shouldn't have put that on that tight. I filled this with stuff that I liked about my year. First of all, I put little money in here because I made more money than I did any other years. I put my business card in here, Rave Toys, because I actually started my own adult home toy party business that I'm really proud of. I put my paycheck stub in here. Not only did I make more money, but I actually got a promotion that I worked hard for at work, and I'm proud of that. This is simple. I put a tea bag in here because I broke my coffee habit and I started using tea without sugar instead of coffee with cream and sugar. And here we have this little baby. Don't ask where I got it from. But I put that in there because I didn't have any kids this year.
Wowzers, I tell you.
I don't have any kids at all, so every year I can make it without being, a mother. I'm pretty happy.
You should take that baby out there because that baby's going to suffocate in that.
See, this is why I don't have any kids. Now I have my 50-50, my needs improvement, stuff that I started, but I could work on. I have a picture of food.
Nice.
Because my cabinets at home and my refrigerator are completely different than they were last year. Last year I had a ton of snacks. This year you rarely see any snacks or anything in my refrigerator. However, I still need to work on this. I am probably not even close to 70% with good eating, but I started. I put my tweezers in here because with me starting my own business and working, I tend to forget myself.
Wait a minute.
No. Okay.
Tweezers?
Yes, I tend to forget stuff like painting my nails and doing my eyebrows because I'm always on the go. So I kind of forgot myself. And one day I went to light a candle and I was like, you know what? I really haven't lit my candles in so long. And come to think of it, I haven't done this and that. And so I made a promise to myself to get back to taking pride in myself and, so I've been doing that, and I want to continue. So that's the tweezers.
No, I would have thought the tweezers was for using picking hair off your chest or
I don't have hair on my chest.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Just to let the world know that. I put my business card in here again because while I'm proud of where I am with my business, I do feel like there's some other areas that I need to work on. And then I have a key for a couple different reasons. Number one, I did buy a car last year, but I would like to upgrade. And I also would like to start to make the strides to purchase my own home. Now, I don't plan on being a homeowner this year necessarily because I'm setting reasonable goals, but I plan on starting to take steps towards home ownership. So, and then in my dislikes, I have a picture of exercises.
Oh, wowzers.
I have not done any of that. I bought a rec pass. I have yet to get there.
Terrible.
And then I put money because while I did make more money and I did, step up at work, I just feel like I did not manage my money as well as I should have. And that is something that's very important in life in general. I should have added a shopping cart to this too, so I could, Walmart specifically, so I could stay out of there. But that's, like I said, this is a way to see where you're at, where you were, where you're going, and just another way to motivate yourself. You can use mason jars, you can use a board, a wall, decorate it all pretty, however you want. And then, and I'm glad to say that my likes are much more than my dislikes. And then my last tip for the year is to try something new. And I mean that in two different ways. First way is if something isn't working for you, like my money management, try a different way. Instead of writing down your money, get an app or something like that on your phone to remind you to manage your money. Then the last thing is to try something new in general, whether it be a new food, whether it be a new place, whether it be a new scent, whatever it is, try something new. You'll never know how much joy something new can bring you. So take a look at your screen right now. You see this baby, he's trying bacon for the first time, and his experience is nothing short of blissful, as you can tell. I have been cracking up laughing at this video forever. I watched it probably about 6 times, and it's still funny. I don't know about you, but I think I love bacon just as much as this little boy.
I would have to agree.
He's screaming.
I'm telling you.
He couldn't even say bacon before now.
So I was gonna say it all the time.
Good luck on your New Year's resolutions. And back to Timor.
Those were some very, very good, great ideas. I think I'm gonna have to try that, especially that chart. I really like that chart.
Yes.
Those are things that you can actually make attainable. Those are things that you can actually make reachable if you just put some thought into it. Instead of just saying, because a lot of people, when they come into the new year, they just blurt out a bunch of stuff. Hey, I want to do A, B, C, and D, and don't even reach one of those things.
Yeah.
So seeing is believing. If you make a chart, you could kind of check off this, check off that, and actually go over it. So that was a great idea.
Yeah.
And just to piggyback on some of the things you were saying, I wrote some things down as far as the differences between successful people and non-successful people. And here are some of the things that successful people do daily. Read every day. Would you agree with that? Mm-hmm. Talk about ideas, from what you just did, Madam P. Embrace change. Another thing. Forgive others. Learn constantly. Set goals. Set a budget and save money wisely. Have a sense of gratitude and develop life plans. A lot of those were in those boxes that you just said. Here's some things that unsuccessful people do. Watch TV every day. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
Talk about people. Complain, criticize. They fear change. Hold grudges. Are know-it-alls. Like, they know it all. I don't need to learn that. Blame others for their failures. Never setting any goals. Have a sense of entitlement. Never set a budget, which is another one. And spend money rationally. And those are some things for unsuccessful people who really don't have a plan, who really just live very spontaneously. And that was the very serious side of the show. We're going to dive right into some of these questions. Okay, here we go. Is it okay for a woman to give a man money?
Yes. Depending on what it's for and who the man is. And
Okay.
how much money it is.
Now, if this was the first date, I took you out to eat, and I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot my wallet. How would you feel about that?
If I thought you was being sincere, or at least if you was like, if you pay for it, I'll give it back to you.
Now, what if I came and picked you up on an empty tank and then tried to take you out to eat?
Oh, nope.
No, you doing too much.
I ain't going.
I ain't putting gas in the car for you to take me on a date.
You wouldn't?
No.
That's a sign of selfishness.
No, it's not.
No.
You taking me out. You supposed to make sure you got gas in your car.
Okay,
Yeah, I
it
was gonna
depends
say,
on
why
who
would you go
initiated
somewhere with
the
no
date.
gas?
Okay.
Because if I said, hey, I'm hungry, I want to go out, what you doing?
Right.
And you say, oh, I'm hungry too, I'll come pick you up. At that point, I initiated the date. So if you didn't want to pay or if you didn't have the means to pay, then I should be able to jump in.
Or if you be like, I got the money to eat, but I ain't got no gas.
Yeah.
Okay, I put
Or
the gas
if we
in your car.
if we establish that
You
first.
get me to my destination so I can eat.
different.
Yeah.
You what?
Yeah.
If you
I've
establish
paid for dates
that,
before. I've asked people out and paid for dates.
I have to.
People, what city
I
did
like
you grow up in,
treating.
Natasha?
Yeah. Grafton.
People, fellas out here, we need to go to Grafton. They're paying for dates out here. I'll tell you.
I have.
So it's also, if you're really feeling a guy and you guys feel like you're really trying to build towards something, it's okay for you guys to come out the pocket.
Yes.
Okay. All right, ladies. We learning today. We're learning. How do you feel about women that make the first move on a guy?
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I feel like if you want something, go get it. However, I could be a little more shy in that area. I don't necessarily just go after a guy if I think he's cute. But I do think a closed mouth doesn't get fed. And I do think that if you want to, get it. Or else somebody else will.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've never chased after somebody. I mean, there's a difference.
It's a fine line.
There's a difference. Showing that you're interested, and because some guys are shy, and they don't really have because of the fear of rejection.
This is true.
So if I can make that fear of rejection not there, or at least show interest enough to make him feel comfortable enough to engage me and ask me out, then But yeah.
Fellas, y'all gonna love this answer. What we got, Miss Patty?
I'm not usually the aggressive one, so I mean, I guess if I'm usually, it's always the opposite.
Right.
But I mean, I would, I guess.
You talking like Mortal Kombat opposite? Like, get over here! How aggressive?
Not. I mean, what do you mean by make the first move?
Like, what if you like?
You mean like?
He mean like, hey
asking
boy, what's your
somebody
name?
Right.
Can I get your
Like
name?
aggressively.
Oh,
like.
like
engage the person.
You hit them with a pickup line.
Yeah, say you sitting at a bar, sitting on the bar stool, and you just grab them like, hey, come here.
But then they chick come walking up from.
Well, you're supposed to be observant.
Oh yeah.
See is check it out first.
No.
No.
So you're more passive.
Yeah.
Matasha, you're more aggressive, passive. What?
Yeah, I'm in between.
In between.
There's times I can be passive, and
Times you can be passive, then times.
then I can be aggressive.
Now,
yeah.
is this a sober Matasha, or this is a?
Okay, we're not talking about Sasha. We're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Natasha.
There it is.
There's a big difference.
There it is.
Sasha's all the way aggressive, all the way.
And for the fellas out there, Madam P, are you the passive or
I'm
aggressive?
passive. I want you to want me first.
Right. Okay.
I'm very passive. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I might give him my eye.
Right.
But, yeah, I'm passive. I want you to say something to me. I want to be hunted.
Okay. Well, any parting shots before we get out of here?
I say every day you wake up is a new day, and start over and do the best you can.
You, Matasha?
Just hey, what's up to everybody? Viewers, mom. I haven't said hi to her, and she's grandma, because she's like a big time watcher of the show. My grandma.
Nice.
She cracks me up.
Thanks
she's
for the support,
78,
Granny.
So.
Hi, Grandma.
Hey, grandma.
Anything, Miss Famous?
Happy New Year.
All right.
And that it shall be.
Well, my thing is thank you, Mama. Thank you, Granny. Thank you for everybody who tunes in to Mars vs. Venus. And like I say all the time around this time, when you're having fun, it gets late early. Deuce.